What if I told you that the life you're living right now is being controlled not by your conscious decisions but by hidden patterns buried deep in your subconscious mind? Have you ever wondered why certain habits, fears, or doubts keep showing up no matter how hard you try to change? Here's the truth they don't want you to know. 95% of your thoughts, actions, and emotions are being dictated by subconscious programming. This knowledge, once buried in ancient teachings and now supported by years of neuroscience research, reveals a powerful secret. The key to rewriting your habits, beliefs, and life is locked inside your subconscious. But if you don't act now, those patterns will keep running your life on autopilot. Are you ready to break free and step into your power before it's too late? Let's start with a simple idea. Your subconscious mind is like a vast storage system, holding everything you've ever experienced, believed, or felt. It's the part of you that keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your habits running smoothly without conscious effort. It's efficient, powerful, and incredibly consistent. But it's also deeply influenced by past experiences, societal conditioning, and repetitive patterns. The thoughts and behaviors you repeat most often become the programs your subconscious runs automatically. And here's the thing, these programs don't care whether they're helping you or holding you back. They're just running, day in and day out. Think about it. How often do you react to situations without even thinking? Maybe you reach for your phone when you feel bored. Maybe you find yourself saying, "I'm just not good at that," whenever a challenge arises. These responses feel natural, almost instinctive, because they've been ingrained in your subconscious mind over time. But what if these automatic responses are keeping you stuck? What if they're the invisible chains holding you back from your true potential? The subconscious mind is immensely powerful, but it's also impressionable. It doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. That's why your inner dialogue and habitual thoughts have such a profound impact on your life. If you've been telling yourself for years that you're not confident, not capable, or not deserving, those messages have been absorbed and stored in your subconscious as truths. They become the lens through which you view the world and the script that dictates your actions. But here's where things get exciting. This script can be rewritten. Your subconscious mind works through repetition. The thoughts you think most often, the beliefs you reinforce, and the actions you take consistently all create patterns that your mind adopts as its operating system. This is why breaking free from limiting patterns requires more than just willpower or positive thinking. It requires conscious, intentional reprogramming of the subconscious mind. But it's not about forcing change, it's about working with the mind's natural mechanics to create a new way of being. Let's take a closer look at how habits tie into this. Habits are the bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. They start as deliberate actions, but through repetition, they become automatic. The habit of brushing your teeth, for example, didn't come naturally when you were a child. It became second nature through consistent practice. The same principle applies to every habit you've formed, whether it's positive, like exercising regularly, or negative, like procrastinating when you feel overwhelmed. Each habit follows a simple loop. A cue triggers the behavior becomes a routine, and the routine leads to a reward. Over time, this loop gets encoded in your brain, and the habit runs on autopilot. The subconscious mind is the keeper of these loops, making sure they repeat consistently. The challenge is that many of these loops were formed unconsciously, without deliberate intention. Maybe stress led you to comfort eating, or fear of failure kept you in a cycle of avoidance. These patterns feel hard to break because they've become deeply embedded in the subconscious. But here's the key. Habits can be changed. The same process that creates them can also be used to rewrite them. It begins with awareness. The moment you recognize a habit that's holding you back, you've taken the first step toward changing it. By identifying the cue, the routine, and the reward, you can begin to disrupt the loop and create a new one that aligns with your goals and values. And the more you repeat this new loop, the stronger it becomes, until it eventually replaces the old pattern. Your brain has an incredible ability to adapt and rewire itself, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. Every time you engage in a new behavior or reinforce a new thought, you're literally reshaping the neural pathways in your brain. Think of it like carving a trail through a forest. The more you walk the same path, the clearer and easier it becomes. Similarly, the more you practice a new habit, the stronger the neural connections supporting it become. Rewiring the subconscious mind isn't just about repetition, though. It's about emotional resonance. The subconscious is deeply influenced by emotions, which act as amplifiers for the messages you send it. This is why habits infused with positive emotions are more likely to stick. Think about a time when you felt truly inspired or motivated. How much easier was it to take action in that state? By pairing new habits with uplifting emotions, you create a powerful synergy that reinforces the change on a deeper level. Visualization is one of the most effective tools for engaging the subconscious mind. When you vividly imagine yourself achieving a goal or embodying a new habit, your brain treats it as though it's already happening. This not only strengthens the neural pathways associated with the behavior, but also aligns your subconscious with the reality you want to create. The key is to make your visualization as detailed and emotionally charged as possible. See yourself succeeding. Feel the joy, the confidence, the fulfillment. Let those emotions saturate your mind and body, anchoring the new pattern in your subconscious. Another powerful tool is affirmations, positive statements that counteract limiting beliefs. But here's the secret to making affirmations effective. They must feel authentic. It's not enough to say, "I'm confident," if your subconscious is shouting back, "No, you're not." The key is to find affirmations that resonate with where you are and where you want to go. For example, instead of saying, "I'm confident," you might say, "I'm learning to trust myself more every day." This small shift makes the affirmation believable and opens the door for the subconscious to accept it. Each time you begin this process of reprogramming your subconscious mind, remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey of small, consistent actions that build momentum over time. Each time you choose a new thought, a new habit, or a new belief, you're planting a seed. And with patience and persistence, those seeds grow into profound personal and spiritual transformation. Think about the seeds you're planting right now. Every thought you allow to linger, every action you take repeatedly, and every belief you hold on to is a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. The question is, are those seeds growing into the life you truly want? Or are they reinforcing patterns that keep you stuck? The beauty of the subconscious mind is that it's always ready to adapt. No matter how long a limiting belief or habit has been in place, you can plant something new and nurture it into transformation. Let's explore how these changes take root in real life. Imagine someone who has always believed, deep down, that they're not good enough. This belief might have started in childhood, a single moment when they felt criticized or overlooked. Over time, that moment became a story, replayed again and again in their subconscious. This story then shaped their actions, avoiding challenges, doubting their abilities, and settling for less than they deserve. But what if that person recognized the story for what it was, a narrative, not a fact? What if they began to tell themselves a different story, one rooted in self-worth and possibility? This process of rewriting your inner narrative starts with awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts and beliefs that arise when you face challenges. Do they empower you, or do they hold you back? If you notice limiting thoughts, pause and question them. Ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it even true? Often you'll find that these beliefs are simply echoes of the past, not reflections of your potential. Once you recognize them, you can begin to replace them with thoughts that align with your goals and values. Now let's talk about action, because rewiring the subconscious isn't just about thinking differently, it's about doing differently. Every time you act in alignment with your new beliefs, you reinforce them in your subconscious. For example, if you're cultivating confidence, take small actions that stretch your comfort zone. Speak up in a meeting, try something new, or celebrate a small success. Each action sends a signal to your subconscious that says, "This is who I am now." Over time, these signals become the new default. Consistency is the secret ingredient in this process. Your subconscious mind thrives on repetition, which means that every positive habit or thought you repeat strengthens its presence. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And just like with physical exercise, consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when old habits resurface or limiting beliefs creep in. That's okay. What matters is that you keep showing up, returning to your intention and reinforcing the new patterns you're creating. One of the most powerful ways to accelerate this transformation is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. It creates a space between stimulus and response, allowing you to choose how you act instead of reacting automatically. For example, imagine you're faced with a trigger that usually leads to stress eating. Instead of acting on autopilot, mindfulness allows you to pause, notice the urge, and choose a different response. This small moment of awareness is a breakthrough. It's where the old habit begins to lose its grip. Another transformative tool is gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present, from lack to abundance, and when paired with subconscious reprogramming, it amplifies the process. For instance, as you work on cultivating a new habit or belief, take a moment each day to express gratitude for the progress you're making. It doesn't matter how small the steps are. What matters is that you acknowledge them. This reinforces a positive emotional connection to your efforts, making them more sustainable over time. Visualization also plays a powerful role in aligning your subconscious with your goals. When you visualize your desired reality with clarity and emotion, your subconscious treats it as if it's already happening. This primes your mind to take actions that align with that vision. For example, if you're working on becoming more disciplined, visualize yourself waking up early, completing tasks with focus, and feeling proud of your achievements. The key is to engage all your senses in the visualization. See it, feel it, hear it. The more vivid the image, the more deeply it resonates with your subconscious. As you continue this journey, it's important to align your new habits and beliefs with your higher purpose. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What values do I want to embody? When your habits reflect your core values, they become more than just routines. They become expressions of who you truly are. For example, if compassion is one of your core values, you might create a habit of performing small acts of kindness each day. This not only reinforces the value of compassion in your subconscious, but also brings more meaning and fulfillment to your life. And here's the most exciting part. As you align your habits with your higher purpose, you start to experience a ripple effect. The changes you make internally begin to show up externally. Your relationships improve because you're no longer operating from old fears or insecurities. Your career or passions flourish because you're taking actions that align with your true self. Even your health benefits, as positive habits replace negative ones. This is the power of subconscious reprogramming. It doesn't just change one area of your life, it transforms everything. But remember, transformation is a journey, not a destination. It's not about becoming perfect or fixing every aspect of yourself. It's about evolving, growing, and stepping into the best version of who you are. Along the way, there will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But each of these moments is an opportunity to recommit to your path, to remind yourself why you started, and to celebrate how far you've come. Your subconscious mind is not your enemy. It's your greatest ally. It's the part of you that keeps your heart beating, your dreams alive, and your potential limitless. And when you learn to work with it, to guide it with intention and awareness, there's no limit to what you can achieve. This is why subconscious mind control is the key to personal transformation. It's not about control in the rigid sense. It's about mastery, about stepping into the driver's seat of your life and charting a course that aligns with your highest aspirations. So ask yourself, what habits, beliefs, or patterns are no longer serving you? What seeds do you want to plant in their place? The answers to these questions hold the key to your transformation. And the best part? You already have everything you need within you to begin. The power to reprogram your subconscious mind, to rewrite your story, and to create a life of purpose and fulfillment is yours. All it takes is the courage to start. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your life no longer feels like a series of reactions to circumstances. Instead, it feels like an intentional creation, one where your habits, thoughts, and actions align perfectly with the person you aspire to be. This isn't just a dream. It's the reality that becomes possible when you take charge of your subconscious mind. To deepen this transformation, let's look at one of the most common challenges: breaking free from limiting beliefs. These beliefs are like invisible walls, shaping the way you see yourself and what you believe is possible. They're often formed in childhood, rooted in the words of others or experiences that made you feel small or inadequate. Over time, these beliefs solidify, creating patterns that govern your decisions and behaviors. But here's the truth. A belief is just a thought you've repeated so many times that it feels true. And if you can change the thought, you can change the belief. The process begins with identifying the limiting belief. Pay attention to the thoughts that surface when you're faced with a challenge. Maybe you hear a voice saying, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never succeed." Write these beliefs down. Seeing them on paper helps you realize how they've been running in the background, shaping your life without your permission. Once you've identified them, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief absolutely true? What evidence do I have to support it? Often, you'll find that these beliefs crumble under scrutiny. Now, replace the limiting belief with an empowering one. If your belief was, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am capable and worthy." Repeat this new belief consistently, both in your thoughts and actions. Pair it with visualization. Imagine yourself embodying this new belief, succeeding in situations where you once felt held back. The more vividly you see and feel this reality, the more your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. Another powerful tool for rewiring limiting beliefs is the practice of affirmations. But to make affirmations truly effective, they must resonate with where you are now and where you want to go. Instead of jumping to "I'm completely confident," you might say, "I'm learning to trust myself more every day." This makes the affirmation feel authentic, allowing your subconscious to accept and integrate it. Speak your affirmations with conviction and emotion. Your subconscious listens not just to the words, but to the energy behind them. Let's talk about consistency again, because it's the cornerstone of transformation. Think of your subconscious mind as a garden. The thoughts and habits you nurture daily are the seeds you plant. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, those are the plants that will grow. But if you plant seeds of confidence, positivity, and purpose, you'll cultivate a garden that reflects the life you desire. Every repetition of a positive habit, every affirmation spoken, and every visualization practiced is like watering those seeds, helping them take root and flourish. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, is what makes all of this possible. Every time you engage in a new thought or behavior, you're creating a new neural pathway. At first, this pathway is like a faint trail through the woods, fragile and easy to lose. But with repetition, it becomes a well-worn path, stronger and more automatic. Over time, the old pathways, the ones that supported limiting beliefs and negative habits, begin to fade. This is how transformation happens, not through force or sudden breakthroughs, but through small, consistent steps that reshape the very structure of your brain. To make this journey sustainable, celebrate your progress along the way. Transformation isn't about reaching a final destination, it's about the growth that happens with each step. Maybe you notice that a habit you've been working on feels easier than it did last week. Maybe you catch yourself responding to a situation with calm instead of stress. These small victories are evidence that your efforts are working. Acknowledge them and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Gratitude is another essential element of this process. When you focus on what's going well, you amplify those positive emotions, making it easier to sustain new habits and beliefs. Start a daily gratitude practice by writing down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the way the sunlight streamed through your window this morning, or a kind word from a friend. This practice shifts your focus from lack to abundance, helping you approach life from a place of positivity and possibility. As you align your habits and beliefs with your higher purpose, something extraordinary begins to happen. Your external world starts to reflect the internal changes you've made. Opportunities that once felt out of reach become attainable. Relationships improve because you're showing up as your authentic self. Even your health benefits, as positive habits replace old patterns of stress or neglect. This is the ripple effect of subconscious reprogramming. It transforms not just one area of your life but all of it. But let's not ignore the spiritual dimension of this transformation. When your habits and beliefs align with your core values, you tap into a sense of purpose that goes beyond personal goals. You begin to see yourself as part of something greater, connected to the flow of life. This alignment brings a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, reminding you that true transformation isn't just about changing your circumstances. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be. The journey to mastering your subconscious mind isn't always easy. There will be moments of doubt, times when old patterns resurface, and days when progress feels slow. But each of these moments is an opportunity to recommit to your path, to remind yourself why you started, and to celebrate how far you've come. Transformation is a process, and every step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. So ask yourself, what seeds are you planting today? What habits and beliefs are you nurturing? The answers to these questions hold the key to your transformation, and the best part, you already have everything you need within you to begin. The power to reprogram your subconscious mind, to rewrite your story, and to create a life of purpose and fulfillment is yours. All it takes is the courage to start. Your subconscious mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever have. It's not just a part of you, it's the part of you that shapes your reality. And when you learn to work with it, when you guide it with intention and awareness, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The path to transformation starts now, with the small, deliberate steps you take today. Every thought you think, every habit you reinforce, every belief you choose, it's all shaping the person you're becoming. So choose wisely, act intentionally, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. Imagine, just for a moment, the life that awaits you when you've mastered your subconscious mind. You wake up each day feeling clear, confident, and aligned with your purpose. The habits you once struggled with now feel effortless, and the beliefs that held you back are nothing but distant memories. Your actions flow naturally from a place of intention and awareness, and your life feels like an authentic expression of who you are. This isn't just a possibility, it's the inevitable result of the work you've been doing to reprogram your subconscious mind. As you continue this journey, one of the most powerful shifts you'll notice is how much lighter life begins to feel. The subconscious patterns that once drained your energy, those cycles of self-doubt, procrastination or fear, no longer hold power over you. Instead, your energy is directed toward creation, growth, and connection. Every habit you've cultivated, every belief you've reinforced, contributes to a sense of ease and flow in your life. Challenges still arise, but you face them with a calm confidence, knowing that you're equipped to handle whatever comes your way. This new way of being also transforms how you see yourself. The labels and limitations you once identified with, "I'm not good at this," or "I'll never be able to do that," are replaced with a deeper understanding of your potential. You realize that you are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or the stories you've told yourself. You are defined by your ability to grow, to learn, and to create. This realization is liberating, and it opens the door to opportunities you may have never thought possible. Your relationships, too, begin to evolve. As you align with your higher self, you naturally attract people and experiences that resonate with your new vibration. The way you communicate changes. You listen more deeply, express yourself more authentically, and connect with others on a deeper level. The relationships that no longer serve your growth begin to fade away, making space for connections that uplift and inspire you. This isn't about rejecting people, it's about honoring the truth of where you are and allowing others to do the same. Even your relationship with time changes. When your subconscious is no longer running old programs of worry or regret, you become fully present in the moment. Time feels expansive, and you discover a new appreciation for the simple joys of life, a quiet walk, a meaningful conversation, the beauty of a sunset. These moments, once overlooked in the rush of daily life, become the foundation of a deeper, richer experience of living. But perhaps the most profound change is how you relate to your purpose. As you align your habits and beliefs with your core values, you begin to feel a sense of clarity and direction that goes beyond personal goals. You see your life as part of a greater whole, connected to something larger than yourself. This sense of purpose brings a deep fulfillment that no external achievement can replicate. It reminds you that true transformation isn't just about changing what you do, it's about becoming who you are meant to be. As you reflect on this journey, remember that transformation is not about perfection, it's about progress, about showing up each day with the intention to grow and the willingness to learn. There will still be moments when old patterns resurface or when the journey feels challenging. But these moments are not setbacks, they are opportunities. They remind you of your resilience, your commitment, and your capacity to change. Each time you choose a new thought, a new habit, or a new belief, you're strengthening the foundation of the life you're building. This is why subconscious mind control is the key to personal transformation. It's not about controlling every detail of your life. It's about aligning your inner world with the reality you want to create. It's about reclaiming the power you've always had and using it to design a life that feels authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. And the best part? This power is already within you. The seeds of transformation are already there, waiting to be nurtured into growth. So take a moment to reflect. What habits, beliefs, or patterns are shaping your life right now? Are they helping you grow? Or are they keeping you stuck? If they're not serving you, remember that you have the power to change them. The process starts with awareness, continues with intention, and grows through consistent action. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you desire. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to start this journey. The perfect moment is now. With each breath, each thought, and each action, you're shaping your future. So choose wisely. Plant the seeds of confidence, purpose, and joy. Water them with positive habits and empowering beliefs. And watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. The subconscious mind is a gift, a powerful tool that can either keep you confined to the past or help you create the future of your dreams. The choice is yours. Will you let old patterns dictate your life, or will you take the reins and guide your subconscious with intention? The answer to that question holds the key to your transformation. So step into this moment with courage and clarity. Trust in the process, believe in your potential, and commit to the journey. The path ahead is yours to create, and it leads to a life that is not just lived but fully experienced. This is your time. This is your transformation, and it all begins with the power of your subconscious mind.